What's up, gamers? This is Danny4842 back again in this new episode, and today I want to make an important announcement, and that I have reached 1 year being on YouTube. I first uploaded my first video back in August 6, 2011. Now, to make this video up to today, this video commemorating this event is something that I've never thought that I would ever do, especially when I first made that first video back then. It's a video of my game room. Also my bedroom as well, where I keep all my games here, and it's my man cave, you want to call it, you will, where I relax and just enjoy myself in terms of playing all the classic games. So to commemorate this event, I also wanted to make an updated video game room tour and give you a glimpse of my setup in terms of making these YouTube videos. So if any one of you guys are interested in see how I set up my thing, and some of you are wondering what kind of camera I've used, I had questions over the year that people asked me what camera did I use, especially one time Gamester81 did watch one of my videos. It was Nintendo World Tour, and he did ask me about what camera did I use specifically, so he really liked the quality of my HD videos. So I'll give you a glimpse of that, and I hope you guys get a kick out of it. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I want to start off showing you my video recording setup here that I do for making my YouTube videos. And this is the actual tripod and an older version of my camera that I use to make these videos. That's the Canon S90, and the thing about it is the one I'm using is the successor, is the S95, and it's able to record in HD. But I just want to show you this model. It looks exactly the same as the new one that I'm holding right now, recording this video. But to keep the quality high, I wanted to use this new version, this S95. And if you give a brief look at my game room, this is the actual angle that I record my videos. So if you notice, this is a familiar sight many of you have been aware of. With my 25th anniversary Mario set up in the background and various Zelda games. Alright, so I'll give you an overall view of my room. And just to start things off, I'm going to start off with the little addition to my game room not too long ago. Is this poster here that I framed. It was given out during the 25th anniversary of Zelda Skyward Sword release in the Nintendo World Store. They gave this out. Only 2,000 were made, so I thought it was pretty neat to just display this. It is one of my favorite games from last year. This hasn't changed here. It's my name designed on a Mario themed background, center of my room. This is my gaming setup, and that hasn't changed. Still have a Donkey Kong here, so just to let you see that. And down here, all my game console, that definitely hasn't changed. The only thing, one addition was this Sony PlayStation 2 PS Slim that I have here, that I play once in here and there. Here is my GameCube, Super Nintendo, Xbox 360, that's my Nintendo 64, and my NES. All these systems, I do have to mention, are my original systems that I grew up with, and they're by no means that I got from thrift stores or any secondhand use, getting that way. It's just I grew up with them, I kept my systems, never sold them. So I'm really glad to have done that. Just a quick thing to mention here that you're probably aware, I am using an LCD TV to play my modern and retro games. And if any classic gamers do know, if you're playing systems like the N64, Super Nintendo, the NES, they don't look good on these new modern TVs. So what I did do set up is an HD converter here that upscales these games into that will make it look better on these modern TVs, instead of using the inbuilt TV upscaler, and they tend to make the colors less vibrant and jagged up, and it just overall a very unimpressive image. So this really clears up, and this is the way to go if you're gonna do using modern TVs with classic gaming. This is my little Zelda setup here. This is my 1/6 replica actually of the Link's Sword and Shield from Twilight Princess. So just to give you a good glimpse of that, it's pretty cool, I think. This is some various soundtracks from Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I think behind this is another Ocarina of Time soundtrack that I got back in the day with the game. It came with it. It was a pre-order bonus, so it's something to mention there. A little keychain there. Next, I want to show you guys what games I have on this rack here. I'll give you a quick look, and it's first set on top of my Wii games. Down here are 3 rows of GameCube games that I'm really happy to get. Give you a quick look at those as well. There are a few titles that I'm still looking for, so I'm still in search of a couple games for this system, and I'm really proud of what I have so far. Now, this is a random setup of various items, and that right here is the Vincent Valentine's gun, and also the button that I got from one of my students as a gift in one of my previous videos that I mentioned. Here are some various items, such as the Club Nintendo reward from last year, and behind that is a Muromas poster. It's pretty large. If you open it up, I don't have room for it right now, so I just kept it there at the moment. If you guys are wondering what that is, that's a Virtual Boy. I'm really happy to get that. I remember getting that for $10, and I did mention that in my first video, just to recap that. Also, that's a Mario plushie there behind the Virtual Boy. Some figures for Mario and Luigi. This one holds 3DS, but right now my 3DS is in charge, so he's not holding it right now. So moving on, I have this box setup. These are all my complete in box manual baggies and you know, all of the things that I included in the original packaging that I got over the years, and these are actually my original boxes that I have for my systems when I bought them, when my parents bought them, and what I got also throughout the years. That's a PlayStation 1 original, a PS2 box, Xbox 360, PS3, a Virtual Boy complete box, Nintendo GameCube. That is a GameCube white controller that's recently, it's a Japanese model. Super NES. Actually, that's the only one I do not have the baggies for. Of all the boxes I had, that is the only system that never survived through my childhood, transitioning to where I live today. So I had to eventually get that box again through other means. So that's the only system box that I have to get, getting it back to complete my system collection here. Next is a Nintendo Wii, N64, Nintendo Action Set. Up there is a Nintendo DS Lite, Game Boy Advance SP box, Game Boy Pocket, Nintendo 3DS box, the Aqua Blue, and also here in your immediate attention, these are all my Zelda games that I'm currently collecting. These are not all of them, but these are the only ones that I can fit up here. And also that's a Cartoon Link plushie from Phantom Hourglass, also inspired by Wind Waker and Spirit Tracks. So I'm really glad of this collection here. I'm almost done completing the Zelda set, so sometime in the future I'll be making a video showcasing all of my Zelda memorabilia and also the games that released in series. So next we have here is, this hasn't changed at all. This is the Mario 25th anniversary set of all the items. I have here is a mustache of Mario with the 25th anniversary logo on it. Of course, a t-shirt. This is a complete in box limited edition 25th anniversary Wii. It's sealed, hasn't been opened. This is actually a 20th anniversary Japanese Famicom model of the the Game Boy Micro. So I'm pretty happy to have that. Some various pamphlets that was given out in Nintendo World Store of the Super Mario All-Stars release here, which is, I have 2 copies of these. Behind here is a Nintendo DSi XL. So that's also sealed. Happy to have that. And behind it we have this little bag here, 25th anniversary, and I just show it like a poster, so I thought it was pretty neat. Here we have my various portable games. I still don't have all that much. I have a couple 3DS games, DS, just to give you a glimpse, brief look at it. Yoshi's Island, Golden Sun, Wario Land, some PlayStation 1 games. What I have here is a power plug that allows you to do some various functions on a control, like turbo, slow-mo. It could be useful for some games, but not necessarily. Here we have, of course, a smaller version of Cartoon Link. Pretty cool guy, he's pretty cute. Down here we have some N64 games, Super Nintendo. I'm not going through with them. Someday I'll be making a video of that. Just look forward to it. Some box and Super Nintendo games, and those are my boxed NES games. Those are my original ones. A lot of them unfortunately did not survive my childhood. The only ones that did survive are the N64 and the Super Nintendo. So I kept them in the best condition I can, but unfortunately the NES did not survive. And yeah, I'm still regretting it to this day. So in here are some loose N64 games. Killer Instinct Gold, Donkey Kong 64. I believe I have a Wave Race 64 here. So yeah, just to mention a couple there. Here is my Game Boy Advance SP. This is also my original model that I grew up with. It's still in mint condition, not a single scratch on it, just to give you a glimpse of that. Okay, and that's of course one of my videos I mentioned. It's my Metal Gear Solid 4, signed by Hideo Kojima and two various other people making the game. And that's my, lastly here is my Mario Kart 64 sealed. My first item that I ever got doing thrift store hunting, and found this in the wild. Really happy to have that, and I'm just glad to find something like that on my very first time going to a thrift store. Here we have a little small watch from N64 era. You can see it's a hologram of Mario, and there's a little logo on the back on the wristband. It's on 64. Okay, so moving on. This is my little table here. Not much is here, except that I have my 3DS here, and it's currently in charge. And this, to round it off, this is a poster that I added not too long ago. It's Twilight Princess framed. This is given out, but through Club Nintendo in 3 posters. I also have the Skyward Sword, or should I say 25th anniversary set posters. I have yet to hang up. So this is the one currently up, and it's one of my favorite, and also one of my favorite games. It's just dramatic. This artwork is amazing. So that's pretty cool. And this is my setup for my game room. Just to give you a brief look quickly before I end this video. Just the same way I did 1 year ago. And that's wraps it up. Just to round it about, to see on this angle. And I usually sit here to make my videos. Well guys, that's the end of my game room tour for the year 2012, and this 1 year anniversary video, and also a glimpse of how I make YouTube videos. Hope you guys enjoy what you saw and get a better look at my room, especially from my first video back in 2011. It wasn't very clear. It was a test video actually, and just to put it up there to see if I get any kind of response or views of any sort. And I'm glad that from that first video it fostered so many more videos that you guys hope enjoyed, and I'm hoping that I'll be in YouTube for many more years to come. Thank you again, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.